Good morning. This week we've opened the front entrance, and with that being open now, we have some small minimal work that we have left to do on the roof of the porte cochere. But most of the work now is going on the roof area, the terrace roof building especially. And you'll notice inside we're taking out the roof that was on the floor inside the terrace building so we can start preparing the final finishes in there. You'll see what's going on in there is we've put all the ductwork in the high bay ceiling areas and built the soffits around that will be housing all the screens that will be lowered down for sunshade, etc. on the storefront windows. You'll also notice that they're working on the storefront framing, getting that all finished, and the final glazing pieces put in the next couple of weeks. We're also going to start conditioning the space once we have all the glass in place and all the demo done inside. We're also working on the roof cap details on the outside, north elevation, and you'll notice the swing stage work has begun on the north elevation as well. That's going to progress for the next couple of weeks. Down in the landscape area, we're going to have Kathleen talk to you more about what's going on with the landscaping.
Good morning. We have now completed the installation for the tower landscape. Behind me, you will see that we were able to leave 2 of the original crepe myrtles. Underneath the crepe myrtle trees, we planted vinca or periwinkle, which you might recognize. In the fall, we will schedule time with the children from the Child Development Center to do some planting activities of daffodils that we will then present in the daffodil show the upcoming spring. This hedge behind me will be a serpentine hedge as it grows in together, and then we have a small batch of annuals that is already planted and will continue to be annual color in years to come. So now that we're looking at the front elevation for the tower project landscape, the existing trees are hornbeam. The variety is Franz Fontaine. These were selected as residents previously were concerned that their views were limited with what was the existing crepe myrtles. These trees, the hornbeams, will grow columnar and upright. We have encore azaleas. The variety of the encore azalea is Royalty. It's a beautiful fuchsia color, and these encore azaleas will bloom 3 times a year. Following the encore azaleas, we have a few patches of little lime hydrangeas. They start out with the blooms being chartreuse green. They turn to a beautiful cream color, and as we get closer to fall, they will turn a pinky rose color. These were planted so that our Tower Cut Flower Committee will be able to come right out the door and cut some to include in their flower arrangements for the tower lobbies. We have an Emperor 1 Japanese maple. That is the reddish purple colored tree that you see just outside the windows as you walk into the porte cochere. This is a better variety than what we're mostly used to as the bloodgood Japanese maple. These maples, the Emperor 1, will hold their leaves and hold their color longer. Just behind me, you will see the pale yellow flower. That is the variety Moonbeam Coreopsis. That is a long blooming perennial. It starts early spring and lasts until mid-fall. This will be a great source of nectar and pollen for our pollinators.